Hello, this is Robert Watson for Crown Quality Products. And first I would like to say thank you to everyone that's purchased the brush, and I thank you for all the supports and all the phone calls. Today what we're going to be demonstrating is how to properly use the 360 Gold Wave brush. I'm going to take you through step by step, the routine, my routine, which I do in the morning and in the evenings before I go to bed. So first I'm going to show you the hold. This is one hold that I use when I get out of the shower. Now right now it's no grease, my hair has been freshly cut, there's no grease, no oil in my hair. And basically I just take it and I brush the sides first. I use the Caesar brush, brush the sides down into an angle because that's the way my pattern goes. Now you usually probably be in a bathroom mirror and you'll hold a mirror so you can make sure that you're brushing your hair in the best way where your waves connect and form a pattern. So basically this hold is good for brushing the sides because it allows you to put an even amount of pressure on the brush while you're brushing. The more pressure that you apply evenly, the more in line or in connecting rows that your waves will be. So basically I take it with the medium brush, I brush it that way. Brush it the sides, I hold it like this, kind of like this, and brush it down so I kind of can dispense the evener, applying a little pressure with my palm so I can dispense the even amount of pressure. Around the back, that angle, I use this hold where it's almost like one finger, applying the pressure, brushing it down, brush around to the back. One thing about the 360 Gold, once your pattern is in there, and it doesn't take long for you to get your pattern in there, it's not much work. The brush is big, it covers a lot of area, and I love it. I use it. This is the only brush I use. Do the other side as such. Now it depends. Now one side of your hair may grow a little different than the other. So this is mostly everybody. So you this side, I brush more straight to the front, kind of straight like this. This side I brush, then I got the one finger hold, I brush the left side while I'm looking in the mirror, making sure, making sure that it's brushing correctly. I brush the top a little bit. Now, as you can see, I don't have much hair on top, so it's not much brushing than I want to do. So you brush it back from the crown, like the top, if I wasn't going bald, it would curve around, so I take it from the crown. That's how my wave pattern goes. I call it tying the knot, like you brush to this side, and you want the wave pattern to go all the way up into the crown. Like that. And so that's the normal way I would brush it. Now let me show you a trick. Now this is one thing that we have on the instructions, a trick. Sometimes what I do is to give it a deep wave look. Now I brush my hair, it naturally grows kind of this direction on the left side, but sometimes I may brush it to a little angle to make the waves look kind of knot up a little bit, to make them look real deep, to stand out more. It just gives it that deep wave look. And then when you cut your hair, or when you get a haircut, they really stand out. If you wolf and you brush them the natural direction, but then you kind of go in a little different direction. But that's up to the user. So I brush it with the medium brush, so I get all my pattern in place, or how I want it with the medium or the hard brush. Let me brush this back to the correct direction. So however you comfortably do it, and you can apply pressure and it gets your waves in place, that's how you do it. So that's with the medium brush. After I've brushed it with the medium brush, I take a little bit of Trio. We sell it on our website. And what I like about this is, this is too much. I usually use half this amount. And a bottle will last you a very long time. Now what's good about this is it's not greasy, and it also lays the hair very well. kind of absorbs into the hair, gives you nice healthy looking hair. Then also what I like about it is it's kind of used as a lotion too. So say if it's dry around your neck area, you want to put some on your beard, but you don't want to put a lot of heavy lotion there. This stuff is light enough where you can put it down here and you won't bump up if you shave. So I wipe it in real good. Like that. And then sometimes I'll take a little grease, or this is some Softine Herbal Grow, and I just take a little bit. I don't use much grease. It depends on your hair. I think the older you get, the less grease you tend to use. And then I take that and put a little bit in, just a tiny bit, to give it a nice little sheen, nice shine. So after I put my grease in, that's when I take the soft brush and I brush it the same way. So now I brush it with the soft brush. To lay the hair down. Now this brush is a soft brush. I know it's not red like the soft brush we saw on that site, but this is like one that we're gonna have coming out soon. It's the soft bristles in a black body. So, like I said, it doesn't take much strokes once your wave pattern is in there because it quickly brushes the hair in place. So that's what I do. Pretty much that's it. And after that, I'll put my do-rag on, but I want to show you the hole with the handle brush. Now this is a handle brush. This is a blue one we have. I've had this for a while, and this is all board bristles. This isn't like the normal medium we have, like the first one I used where it's mixed with it's 80% board and 20% synthetic bristles to give it some toughness. So this is all board bristle. Now we have all board bristle coming out in a deep dark burgundy look, but it's going to be limited quantities. And so I want to show you the holes and why this brush is shaped and contoured like it is. Why the handle curves up as such is because the idea is when you're brushing the back of your head, you can hold the brush like this, like so, and it locks it in place under your palm. So you have control. So that's why the handle is curved, so you can brush the back of your hair and have nice control. So it locks under there, and where it's not just straight where you got to hold it up here anyway. It locks under there. You hold it like this, like so, locking it under your palm, and you have that control that you need to reach around to the back. I suggest if you want connecting waves fast, I would say the handle brush, because it has more reach. Like I said, you had it where you can lock it, and you can brush the back, and you can reach around easier, and you can quickly get connecting waves a lot faster. The palm brush, it gets connecting waves fast, but I like the palm brush for taking in the car, or, taking to work or whatnot. So after I've brushed it down like so, I'll take my do-rag, and I'm just showing you my process and how I do it. Everybody's will be a little different. And I put my do-rag on with the seam facing out so it doesn't leave a line on the top of my head. Put the do-rag on. Make sure it's tight right above the eye. Now, pull it to the back. Pull it around to the front. To the back again. And tie it. And so what I do is I pull the front down first, so I'm pulling my hair and my waves down in place so I don't mess the pattern up, which I just brushed in. And then I take the back and I pull it so the back pulls down with my wave pattern in place. And so I call it, you know, you want it on there tight, so you got the kind of Chinese eye look. And say, the one thing that you can do to get extra deep waves is to put a stocking cap over the do-rag. So this really holds the hair down, and when you take it off in the morning, you want to brush it with a hard or medium brush to pop them out, and then brush it with the soft brush, and that gives you a real deep wave look. I haven't been doing it recently. I don't wear a do-rag much anymore, but that's how you do it to give you a nice deep wave look.